Today, the Senate voted to block California's first-in-the-nation rule banning the sale of new gas-powered cars by 2035. But state leaders are calling the move illegal and say they plan to fight it. Action News reporter Kate Nemmeritz joins us from the live desk with the legal concerns. Kate?
Margot, this move by the Senate is an effort to kill the nation's most aggressive shift away from gas to electric-powered vehicles. Shortly after the Senate announced their vote, California leaders threatened to sue. California and the U.S. government are in a tug-of-war once again, this time over the state's EV mandate. In 2020, Governor Gavin Newsom announced plans to ban the sale of all new gas-powered vehicles in the state by 2035. It's an aggressive effort in an attempt to lower transportation emissions. Dealerships were given goals to steadily work toward over 15 years, with one fast approaching. 35% of new 2026 model cars sold in the state are supposed to be zero emissions. Based on data released by the California Energy Commission, it seemed unlikely the state was going to reach that goal, as EV sales dropped to 23% this year compared to 25% last year. The commission says it's due to a drop in Tesla sales. Opponents in the Senate want to quash this mandate entirely because they say it impacts more than just Californians.
They span 11 states, including big population states, New York, New Jersey, here in the District of Columbia. All of them signed on to California's radical attempt to set a new national standard. So it's not just a California standard, everyone's impacted.
Others, like Senator Adam Schiff, say the move is an attack on California and motivated by the oil industry.
They want to take away not only California's right to breathe cleaner air, but all the other states that have followed California's example. They say they're for states' rights. In one breath, on the other hand, they want to say, no, California, you don't get to decide how clean or dirty your air is. We'll decide that for you. That's just a giveaway to the oil industry.
California's EV regulations are stricter than federal emission standards, but the state was given an EPA waiver, which has been granted to California since Congress passed the 1967 Clean Air Act. The U.S. Senate's Parliamentarian and the Government Accountability Office, which act as nonpartisan referees in the federal government, say Congress does not have the power to review Clean Air Act waivers. But the Senate voted to move forward, which Fresno State political science professor Thomas Holyoke says is extremely rare.
That's really highly unusual. In fact, the Senate's kind of going out of its way and twisting itself in knots to claim that they, in fact, did not ignore the Senate parliamentarian, but simply created a kind of temporary rules change.
On Thursday, Governor Gavin Newsom and Attorney General Bonta announced their plans to sue in response to the vote. The resolution now moves to the president's desk, and he's expected to sign it. But we'll have to see what happens with the legal battle. At the live desk, Kate Nemmeritz, ABC 30 Action News.